Is that the mic is on, so let's go. Okay, so we are all aware that the Carmelo Anthony trial, okay, that has just taken place. Check this out. Yeah, the Carmelo Anthony trial is just taking place. Just came down with the verdict of 35 years. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 35 years. And yes, of course, me too, me too. I'm telling you, if it ain't nothing, if it ain't one thing, it's a goddamn another. I've heard many complexing different things, and it's kind of sad because sometimes when these things come up, as being a black person, it's kind of interesting that all of us are still having to watch what we say and kind of use the right verbiage to be understood and making sure that our um, 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 sentiments and our tone is to be right. Doesn't it say something very deep, doesn't it? Some shit. I mean, I don't get it. The fuck. I mean, and it gets me. And rest in peace to the McCaff boy. Um, but this was a very much botched scrutiny, loose foot, definitely very wide, very wide type of situation. If you don't know anything else about the case that has been going on, as I sit back and sip on this tea, yeah, I went to the store and got me some of that good tea from the store. That tea that it says extra sweet. I can't think of the name of it, but it's the name brand kind. It come in a jug for about 350. It's 359. Get it today. Okay, I went to got mine over there at Walmart. Sure did. I went to go get mine at Walmart. But the jury was made up of all white people, but it wasn't all white people. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Wasn't all white people. It was a little bit. I think it's what they said. Asian was in there too. And I and before we get deep in this, I remember a song. I don't know who rapped it or whatever. I don't know. I don't remember. But the song said, "I'd rather be um judged by 12 than carried by 6." Hmm. That's what the song said. I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. And that's to me still it's something that pokes out to me here. So as we move forward in all of this, I am Tank, and welcome to Black Like That. Um, and I hope you are being black like that. I hope you are feeling, in this time of hardship, in this time of just mental anxiety. I think I love you because I know you're mentally you just be like, God damn, cuz, mentally, and some people don't understand it. Sometimes um mental upsetness is you know deeper than anything, you know it's deeper than anything. It is. So okay, hold on, let me make sure this is right because you know what, I ain't even checked this. Okay, yeah, I did. Okay, so we listen, we on the thrive, we are good to go. All right, so let's go over here. Let's go and walk the streets. Walk the streets of Georgia. Mm. Down, oh Lord. Nick, shout out to Nick. She's doing a great job. Let's see. let's go to. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. I'm trying to get us a good thing. Okay, we can go back to this one. I was on this one right here earlier. Hold on. Gotta let it get past this. Hope you're having an afternoon. All right. Let's get back into this. Okay, so we're gonna go and chime in on this side of things. Hold on. Can I get a screen, please? Thank you. I appreciate you. Do me like this. All right, so listen. Let's go and chime in. Let's go and see what's going on. Let's go.
Half the time served, which would be about 17 and a half years, the age of Austin Metcalf when he was killed. When this sentence came down, people swarmed in large groups, many of them taking out their cell phones, appearing to live stream on social media platforms the reaction of others. Some people were visibly upset. We saw some cry in reaction to the sentence. Others told me they believe justice was served with that sentence. After the victim impact statements, Karmelo Anthony's family left the courthouse, and a swarm of people, supporters, and media followed them to their car. There were some very strong emotions and even strong words exchanged. We did see Anthony's mom hold up a heart in the window. Then we saw the Metcalf family walk out of the courthouse being escorted by law enforcement. There was some yelling, and they were approached by people still lingering in the parking lot, but things did not appear to escalate. The Collin County Sheriff's Office cleared the public out of the parking lot around 9 p.m. It is just media here, as I mentioned, wrapping up what turned out to be a very long.
And, you know, I recommend to all of us out there that we do not react in chaos. We react with restraint and strategy. Restraint and strategy.
Still have air while my brother is 6 feet under. His father saying, "My son's death made me exhausted emotionally, spiritually. A piece of me died with my son, but I'm expected to keep living." And his mother saying, "You may have been given sentence of 35 years. You should feel lucky. I've been sentenced to a lifetime without my son." Demonstrators gathered at the courthouse for the duration of the trial, and there were many reactions to the verdict. Our coverage continues with Fox 4's Dion Anglin. Dion.
Hi there, Clarice. I have spent much of the day just paying attention to the folks and the observers who were here. Quite a different parking lot now compared to just a couple of hours ago. The judge ordered the lot closed at 9 p.m. Some deputies in patrol cars, in fact, are standing by now. They've allowed us some time to do our live reports. But throughout this day, the tension, the emotions have been all over the map. They were escalated when the afternoon guilty of murder verdict for Karmelo Anthony. It came in, a quietness and calm took over during the time spent waiting for a sentence to be announced. And from the moment it arrived, more tense moments.
Wow, it has been
We've seen several clashes,
one
person
arrested,
another detained. Frustration and heated exchanges went on for hours. All of it underscoring one teenager whose life is lost, another going away to prison, handed a 35-year prison sentence. A couple of people I spoke to put it in perspective from their own point of view.
I have kids myself, so seeing lives being lost as far as children-wise, it's a sad case all around. Everybody's angry. Everybody's upset. You know, we just lost two kids. I mean, you know, what more could we expect out of them? But
heartbreaking, man.
I just feel like we gotta heal. We all gotta heal together.
But we gotta save our country. This is a beautiful state. Justice was served, and we got to move on. And we, you know, I feel sympathy for the families. It's sad, but you know, it's time to move on.
So it was a very up and down day in terms of the range of emotions. So I have paid close attention to the actions and reactions of people who were out here earlier. And those two folks we heard from, they definitely seem to sum it up very appropriately. This situation is what it is, of course, and there are those who feel certain ways about both ends of the spectrum. It is now time to see about some type of healing, not only for this community, but beyond. That's the very latest. Live. Clarice, back to you.
Deanne, thank you. And we have more on today's verdict and sentencing, plus reaction from people in the courtroom on our website, fox4news.com, and on the Fox local app.
So there you have it. I just wanted to come and just give sentiment and just you know hold on, make sure my thing's loading back. Man, it's a hard case. It's a hard case. It is. It's very hard, man. It's very hard. All right. Sorry, y'all. My thing. I just want to make sure we keep the family in prayer. And it's not much you can really just. What can you do? I think it's sad because it sends a message out to, I think, to us as being Black people, that we have to move very strategic in things, and make sure that we are telling our children to think before they act, and also understanding that, like I said before, we have to move with restraint, and we have to move strategic, and we have to assemble and move appropriately, where it gut punches them, economically, because the only thing that makes these motherfuckers want to act right most of the time is going to be the old green motherfucking dollar. I'm telling you, if you want to make them act right, if anything, if you take away their coin, they're like a leprechaun. Oh, I want it back. So therefore, I think we should move forward and making sure that it rains and the rainbow is on our side and the goal is there. And if they want it, they will have to show respect to get there. Make them pay. They know no other way. The simple-minded people, like Trump said, simple things: build a wall, give them money, leprechaun coin, island children. Simple things for them. And I think we should play their game back. I am Tank, and I am out.